is the AFC-NFC Pro Bowl underway from Las Vegas. Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal, and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round. And he had the second-round draft for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
Brings up third down and 11.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Look out, Rodgers lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
13 yards the tally on the return there. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. So here now the AFC for their first drive. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open.
Derrick Henry all alone. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 31 yards there and a first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A first down carry for Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Obviously a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes off.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 AFC. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Rodgers now on first down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Rodgers will try again on second down. Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 45 yards. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, or they want to let their return guy touch it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10. At their own.
The offense for the AFC set to go now. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And it's caught at the 10. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This will be caught. About the 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is good. And the AFC on the board first. It's 3-0.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
And it is gobbled up by the NFC. So we have hit. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
With the score, AFC.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
At the 49-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
3-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second.
And Mahomes going to keep it himself. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
For an AFC.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 9.
So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And Mahomes going to run again. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor.
And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
To kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now it's Patterson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The NFC takes over first and 10.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yard your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Derrick Henry all alone. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school at one of my offense.
And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC takes advantage of the interception, and they turn it into 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Taken in the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
At their own.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about right a finish.